So I'm going to go over a few things if you're going into high school or finishing up high school or you're still going through the motions of it. I graduated June 2nd, so go me. And to my seniors, congratulations, you're almost done. Just hash it out and it'll be over before you know it. This year went crazy fast, so cherish it. Yeah. Okay, number one is going to be social status. As a freshman, that's a big thing. Same with sophomore year. Not so much as you get older because you mature and you kind of realize, like, oh, that's a little cringe and stuff like that. So, yeah, as a freshman, if you think something's going to be funny, yeah, it might as a freshman, but if you to ask any senior, did you have a bad freshman year? Anyone who says, oh, I had a good freshman year, I didn't do anything embarrassing, they're a liar. Every senior has had at least one bad experience as a freshman. Every person who's graduated high school has always had something at least a little embarrassing. I mean, we're freshmen. We just got out of middle school. We think we're the shit, so don't be weird. I used to vlog. I still do, but I enjoy it, so whatever. Again, social status, I was not popular. I was your average Joe. I got average grades, I guess. I'll show you. I wasn't an A+ student. I'm not valedictorian. I finished with passing grades. So don't stress too much about that. We'll go more into that later, but yeah, social status. You can be popular, not popular, quiet, not quiet, average, athletic. Also do sports. Definitely do sports. I regret not doing it my junior and senior year. I played soccer. I do miss the games, the practices. So yeah. Going into number 2 is grades. Pretty big factor if you want to be valedictorian or just be just have something when you're going into college to put on your recommendation or whatever. However that works, I don't really know. I'm not going to college. And we'll get more into that in a sec. But it's important to take care of your grades because I had to do summer school twice, and that just took up my time during the summer, and it really made things a lot less. So just make sure you're doing your grades, especially if it's just completion. Turn in that shit. All right. I hate myself that I didn't do. I was too lazy to just take a picture of my phone because this is COVID years. Just take a picture of my phone and turn it in. I was too lazy to do that. I could just look up the answers when I got home. I didn't do that. I just didn't do it. So don't be an idiot. Don't make bad habits. Just do your goddamn homework. Number 3, grades suck, and academics suck, and our school system sucks. But that's what you gotta live with. Number 3 is friends. As a freshman, this is a big thing. As a freshman, you're gonna have a shit ton of friends. I'm talking like groups, like 20, 30 people, right? Sophomore year, you're gonna have a teeny bit less, maybe like 20 people, 15 people. Junior year, you're gonna see a decline in friends, maybe like 10. And senior, you're gonna see a significant drop from like 20, 30 to like 3. I have like 2 really good buddies of mine. Amazing guys, I guess. I haven't paid them back because I'm broke. But yeah, they're going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And that's what the difference between being a freshman friend and having a senior good friend. They're going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. That's really important. All right, number 4, it's a careers. It's not really so what you want to do as a job, but so much as what you're doing after high school. If your thought process, I'm going to take a gap year and enjoy my summer, don't do that. Don't be an idiot. All right? Don't do that. Some people, it does work. It does. But if you're like afraid of that, you're like, oh, like I want to push it off. Just do a trade. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to college. I can't do college. It's just too much. Especially with college, you have to make your own schedule. You got to make it work, and your time management is a big thing in college. And I have decent time management. I have average maybe. I like to prepare and stuff, so I like to get there on time, like 10 minutes early. So some people like to get there on the dot. My coach used to say, teacher of mine also as well, used to say, on time is late, early is on time. So kind of live with that, especially if you're going, sophomore, freshman, junior, senior year. It's important. But if you're academically gifted, even if you're not, go to college. It's going to look great on an application, a resume. But also doing trade. If you're just like, I don't want to go to college, don't just rot your life away in your room like I'm doing right now. I could be watching videos on how to do my trade, welding. But I'm making this video because I want to pass my poor, sad advice onto the people who stumble across this video who are just mindlessly scrolling. And I hope this helps. If it doesn't, comment what you would want updated. And I'll try and get a video out, I guess. But don't take that gap year. The percentages of you going back to college or anything like that is really low. It's like 48%. And then it's even lower if you actually stick with it and graduate. It's like 8%. You can look up the statistics. It might have changed. But it's dangerously low. So make sure you're either going to trade right out of high school, military, if that suits your fancy, or college. Good. Trade is like 2 years. Military, I think, is a minimum of 2 years, depending on what you do. It could be 4, and college is 4. And hey, military will pay for your college as well. So that's another thing. If you don't want, debt, student debt, that's another thing. Again, I'm doing trade, and you get paid to do that for internship. So that's kind of my bonus of not going to college. It's just I'm not academically gifted, so I'm not gonna go. And number 5 is just do stuff you enjoy. You should get a job in your early years, sophomore, junior year, because junior year is when most people can drive, I think. Good majority of kids, unless you have an early birthday, and sophomore year, I think near the end of sophomore year you can drive. But usually if you're a junior, you can drive. So make sure you can get your license. If you can't, if your parents just don't want you to, I'd really try and push. It's really nice to have your license. Makes everything a whole lot easier. You get more freedom. Just be careful, be smart, don't be an idiot. And just make sure you do get a job. I hate my job. I've been working for over a year. But it is also nice to have money. I don't right now. I'm in criminal debt. And I don't like to work. But I know when I did start working for my first 4 or 5 months, 6 months, it was nice having a couple $100s in my wallet, buy food, spend, whatever. So yeah, another thing is, I don't know if we talked about this, but like relationships, it's a hit or miss. I have a beautiful, loving girlfriend. So shout out to you if you see this. I love you so much. You mean everything to me. We met at a beautiful time. She's going to college and I'm going to trade. So there's that what's that going to look like? It all comes down to communication. Again, she's great. I wouldn't trade her for the world. Plus, she's going to college right next to me. So if you're like, oh, that could be bad, she'll just come over when she's done. So I don't care. So yeah, if you see this, hello, I love you. And also, yeah, just do stuff you enjoy. Whether it be like club sports, club, track, I don't care. Just do stuff you enjoy, especially in the summer. But yeah, also get a job. It'll look good on future applications and resumes and stuff like that. Get involved in the community. Do some volunteer hour stuff. That also looks good. My school required it, so I do go to private, so that kind of is why. But yeah, I hope this video helps. If you need anything more advice, if you need like clothing advice, I'm not fashionable, but I know my way around a wardrobe, I guess. But no, if you need any more life advice, comment down below. Something I didn't go over, something you want to know about my experiences or whatever. But I just thought, might as well make a quick video, try and be under 10 minutes. And yeah, I hope, to my seniors, good luck, congratulations, you're literally almost there. It's the last step of high school. Try to enjoy it. I mean, I'm already missing stuff, but I'm sure you guys will, so try to enjoy it. And last but not least, to my freshmen, sophomore, juniors, good luck. Good luck. Don't drop out. Don't do that. Good luck, guys.